Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I, as a female, am going to rank the top 15 most attractive males to have ever walked the earth. This sadly helps support our heteronormative society. But instead of sexualizing women, we are going to sexualize men. I also want to say that, if you do not agree with this list or my opinion, it is fine. You do not have to agree with me. Although, I'm right. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Anyways, before anyone tries to kill me, I think it's time to get started. I also wanted to add that all men on this list are not straight, and that I'm going to include their age, because I feel like it. At number 15 we have Ian Somerhalder, who's 41 years old. Ian looked his best a few years back. Like around the time of the later seasons of The Vampire Diaries. But he's still pretty attractive today. At number 14 we have another actor who was on The Vampire Diaries, Michael Malarkey. Michael is 36. And he's not just attractive on the outside, he has a very attractive voice, with or without the British accent. His voice is also very soothing, and I would pay money for him talking to me whenever I get a panic attack. Cause that shit would calm me the fuck down. At number 13 we have Dacre Montgomery, and he is 25. Dacre has very pretty eyes and a nice accent. I also think that the Manflayer can go and fuck himself. Billy was just about to go through his own version of this evolution, but instead he had to fucking die. I can't. Number 12 is held by our own Spider Boy, Tom Holland. Tom has been on this earth for 23 years. I personally wouldn't call Tom hot, but he sure is attractive. And I mean, yes, it does look as if he has a frog in his mouth and he doesn't know how to pronounce croissant. But who cares? I sure don't. At number 11 we have our favorite Uncle Jesse, John Stamos. John is currently 56 years old. And he sure does look good for someone that age. But I'd prefer him in his 20s to 30s, like when he was on Full House. But let me tell you, that I was shooketh when he showed up on You. And I begged for Joe not to kill him. To start off our top 10 we have our second Tom for the list. Although this Tom is 41, and not a spider but a devil. Yes, I'm talking about Tom Ellis. Tom can really serve all types of energy. Like cute as fuck energy. Or hot as fuck energy. Along with many more. And I don't know how it is possible for him to look like 10 years younger. But whatever witchcraft he's using I will learn to master as well. At number 9 we have another Spider Boy. And no, it's not Toby, sorry, Toby. But it is softest and cutest little motherfucker out there. Andrew Garfield, who's 36. Let me tell you about him in a beanie. It is the best combination of hot as fuck and cute as fuck that I have ever witnessed with my own two eyes. I think that no one can deny what a cutie he is. And he has to be protected at all costs. So if you want to hurt him, you'll have to beat me first. At number 8 we have Youngblood aka Dominic Harrison. Dominic is the youngest one on this list, since he was born only 22 years ago. I don't have much to say about him, other than that he's very attractive. Coming on to number 7 we have Harry Styles. And I think that we can all agree on this one. He's 26, which had me fully shooketh. Our little baby boy's grown up so fast. I still remember when he looked like this, as if it was yesterday. Like WTF. At number 7 we have another baby boy who has grown up too quickly in my opinion. I'm talking about the youngest member of the Jonas Brothers, Nick Jonas. Nick is soon in his 30s, since he's 27. I have probably always found Nick attractive, and there's nothing you can do to change my mind. And it is his fault that I will never accept any man's love unless he writes me a song and plays it on his guitar at the other side of the lake where the bad camp is just because my father happened to be a dick. And I couldn't make this video without mentioning Darren Criss. I don't really feel an attraction to this man, but I really do admire him. He's a great actor and a great musician. But most importantly, he's Harry freaking Potter. Now starting off our top 5, we have yet another actor who has a relation to the Vampire Diaries. This actor was never on The Vampire Diaries, but he was on Legacies. Thomas Doherty. Thomas Doherty is 24 years old. My favorite part of Thomas is his eyes. I mean, we really do love some bright popping eyes. Don't we? At number 4 we have one of the most attractive men ever. This man was also on both The Vampire Diaries and Legacies. I'm talking about Chris Wood. Like when he grew up a little and grew out that beard, after coming back from the prison world I was fully shooketh to the coreth. He's also 31, which means that he's just above twice my age. So Chris, if you're watching, call me. It's time for top 3 you guys. And at place number 3 we have young Johnny Depp. I prefer Johnny in his 20s to 30s. But he has some pretty good daddy energy today as a 56-year-old. But Johnny in the 90s, with that yellow suit and that pimp striped suit is the most attractive thing ever, almost. So fight me. At number 2 we have another guy who looked better when he was younger. I'm talking about Leonardo DiCaprio. He's currently 45, but I prefer him in his 20s. I don't think anyone can deny how good he looked in every single shot of him in Titanic. And he is like the father of sometimes smoking be hitting different. And I think that a lot of you can agree on this one. I bet you all are excited to see who is the most attractive male in my opinion. Let me tell you, this man was the reason I even did this video in the first place. Because the most attractive males, hold on to your wigs folks, Ben Hardy. And why, you might be asking yourself. Because he doesn't just look good as himself. He looks absolutely stunning dressed in 70s and 80s fashion, with a shoulder-length wig on. He also looks great as a girl, and I'm sure the real Regina is quaking. He is also prettier as a girl than I will ever be, and I'm actually a female. He is the perfect mix between super fucking hot and a freaking cutie. He also has 100% sometimes smoking, be hitting different energy. And if you try to hurt him, I will hunt you down, make sure you regret ever being born. But yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Also I do not think that it is a coincidence that Ben has played a character with the same name as another person on this list has. Daka played Billy Hargrove in Stranger Things, and Ben played a guy named Billy in 6 Underground. There is also no coincidence that Ben's character's alias was 4. What does 4 have to do with this? You're probably asking yourself. 4 is the alias of a character portrayed by someone who almost made this list. I'm talking about Thea James. Coincidence? I think the fuck not. Okay, before I turn into Shane Dawson I think we should end the video here. And again, if you don't agree with me, I'm sorry, I don't make the rules. Also, I had to witness more photos of Timothée Chalamet than one should have to see in their lifetime while making this video. Everyone finds him attractive, but whenever I see him all that goes through my head is. When every teenage girl thinks Timothée Chalamet is attractive, but your 51-year-old Spanish teacher has a shirt with his face on it,